Hi, my name is Haley Powell with Kids First in Hollywood, California. I'm here with the 6 winners of Disney XPRIZEs to get an exclusive interview to discuss why they want to make the world a better place. I'm here with Chase Lewis, who is 15 years old. How many different designs did you have to try before coming up with this one?
Well, I tried quite a few designs, including a pneumatic launcher and a combustion launcher, which failed. And then I found hand-thrown projectiles, which are actually, surprisingly, significantly more accurate than launched projectiles. And of the hand-thrown projectiles, I had a total of 4 prototypes.
Cool. Can you explain how this mask will work?
Well, I didn't actually make the mask, but the mask is a little green pouch containing foam beads and an aloe vera gel, which traps smoke particulate and then binds the smoke particulate with gases in the smoke, filtering out all the nasty stuff. The canister basically just contains the mask and allows first responders to throw the mask into the second stories of burning buildings, giving people inside more time to wait for firefighters to arrive and rescue them.
Wow, that's awesome. Have you had the opportunity to try it out?
I have not had the opportunity to try it out because I'm not a first responder, so I haven't actually been in this situation like that before. But I'm hoping to start deploying them for testing. So,
I bet it'll work. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm here with Kamran Ansari, who is 9 years old. How long did it take you to come up with your big idea?
Well, it took, first it was that I just came up with the idea, but it took a longer time to actually make it real. So I spent a lot of time just in my room thinking about how it would actually work in the real world.
Cool. How much packaging did you test or rate?
I tested about 10 to 15 to see just how much the packaging varies. So 10 to 15, around that range.
Did you tell anybody about your idea before you entered the contest?
No, I didn't. Well, only my dad and only my family knew, but nobody else.
I'm here with Carolyn Meneke, who is 17 years old and from Rochester, Minnesota. Have you presented your big idea to car companies?
No, not yet, but... no, not yet, but I might as soon as I get home.
How long will it take you to create this windshield?
I'm not sure. Maybe 10, 15 years at most. It depends on if anyone's really into the idea and someone's willing to develop it.
True. How did it feel to be one of the Big Hero 6 winners?
Oh, it was amazing. It was really unexpected, too. I was not expecting to be one of the winners.
Have you ever been to California?
No, this is my first time.
Cool. Are you having fun?
Yes, definitely.
I'm here with Dominic Quayle, who is 12 years old. How did you come up with this idea?
So, back in 2010, my teacher was doing a weather section in science, and she talked about how at altitude the wind speeds get a lot faster. So I was wondering, what if you could put windmills or turbines up there? So when I came home, I wrote it down in my notebook, and when I heard about this competition, I entered my idea.
Cool. How long did it take you to do research?
Well, I mean, for the actual competition, I did like an hour of research, but just after the competition, I was just wondering about, I was trying to make a graph on wind speed, so I ended up spending like 2 or 3 hours on that.
Can you explain how your idea would work?
Okay, so the idea just shows 2 helium or hydrogen balloons, and then it has like a lattice of turbines hanging underneath it, and then it's tethered down to Earth with electrical cords. So at altitude, basically the wind speeds can get up to like 100 miles an hour, and they run pretty consistently, so like 24 hours a day. So it would generate a lot more electricity, hopefully, or theoretically, than other ground-based windmills, because one of the main problems is the wind doesn't always run, and it's not that fast. So hopefully the idea would keep the wind speed the same and at high speed to just make sure that the turbines are generating the most electricity they can.
Wow, that's awesome. I'm here with Jasmine Mendoza, who is 11 years old from Seattle, Washington. What inspired you to come up with this idea?
Well, I wanted to find a solution to world hunger because I heard that people all over the world are starving. And I was thinking of ways that we could create farming in desert communities where we could turn salt water into fresh water using the distillation process. And one day I was looking at the stove where my mother had a pot cover on boiling some water. And I realized that the moisture condensed on the pot cover, and then it dripped down to the sides and dripped back into the pot. And I thought if we could do that, and instead of having the pot sides, we could have containers underneath with plant growth and plant seeds, then we could have an automatic farm.
Cool. What made you believe you could win this competition?
I had faith in myself that I had a pretty good idea, and I thought it would be really fun and really amazing just to see if I could do this, because I knew that I should believe in myself and that Big Hero 6 was sort of just my inspiration for this, other than the pot cover, I mean. And it was just a really fun opportunity.
Wow, that's cool. Did you come up with this idea on your own? Did you have help with your teachers or parents?
This was mostly by myself, but my dad actually helped me get the supplies for my model that I built. And so I had a little bit of help with all the building and the supplies, but the thinking and the explanation in the video, that was pretty much me.
I'm here with Kelsey Murashi, who is 17 years old from Honolulu, Hawaii. Why did you enter this competition?
It was just for fun at first, but then peer pressure gave in, and they were just like, you know what, just do it. And I was like, okay, why not? And then this whole thing happened, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess it all paid off.
Can you tell us how the pod will get rid of traffic?
Well, like, if you look at it, a conveyor belt, or those factories, like, they're on a belt and they're all going at the same speed. Like, if everything goes at the same speed, then there wouldn't be, like, collisions and stuff because you can't stop. The rail would just keep going, and it controls the whole thing.
How far out in the future would you take your design into this?
Hopefully it would be soon, but that's kind of wishful thinking. But hopefully by the time, like, before I'm old and wrinkly.
Wow, what great interviews. I'm Haley Powell with Kids First. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.